they're going to rise up. You're going to have an army following you. Ezekiel was led into places of bondage. Bound up. Here he was. And the Bible says that when this bondage, he was told by God to wrap his arms up. See if you can show that picture of the hands wrapped up, Pastor. His hands were wrapped up. His feet were wrapped up. His body was wrapped up. He couldn't move. His tongue was unable to do anything. And he laid on one side, the Bible says, for a time. See how long it was. And he says unto him, lie there also in chapter 4, verse 4. Lie thou also upon thy left side, and lay the iniquity of the house of Israel upon it, according to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon it, and it shall bear their iniquity. And when thou hast accomplished them, lie again on the right side, and thou shalt bear the iniquity of the house of Judah for 40 days. So for 40 days, Ezekiel was bound up. Bound up for 40 days. And when God would speak, he would think that it was his chance to get away from this bondage. And God said, no, I want you to lay on the other side. You see, sometimes being in the will of God, you think that you got it figured out. You know what God's doing when God just throws another spin into the equation of his will. And he begins to take you into a whole nother path. And he says, I want you to lay on the other side now for the same length of time. And I can imagine there's a lot of things that makes it kind of hard to lay for 40 days in one position. I go deer hunting, about the third hour, I'm in some pain. I couldn't imagine sitting